Welcome back to another episode of One Voice Many Stories. I'm your host, Kevin Bradford. This is The Unfinished Files, the room that remembers you. Some rooms feel familiar the moment you walk into them, not because you've been there before, but because they're waiting for you. This room was like that. It sat at the end of a narrow hallway, a door I had passed 100 times without even opening. Not because I didn't want to, because something in me knew that once I did, I wouldn't be able to pretend anymore. The night I finally turned the handle on it, the air shifted, not colder, not warmer, just aware. The room was empty, four walls, bare floor, a single window that didn't show anything except the outline of the night. But the moment I stepped inside, something strange happened. The door behind me clicked shut. Not slammed, not forced, just closed, like the room wanted privacy. I took a few steps forward and the floorboards creaked, not under my weight, but in a pattern, a rhythm, like footsteps that aren't mine. I froze, the room froze with me. Then slowly, the air thickened, the way it does right before a storm, and I felt it. Not a presence, not a ghost, a memory. Not one I recognize, not one I have lived. A memory of me, but not the version standing there. A younger version, a quieter version, a version I had abandoned without ever saying goodbye. The room wasn't haunted, it was remembering, and it remembered everything. Every time I walked away from myself, every time I chose silence over truth, every time I pretended I was fine when I wasn't. The walls weren't closing in, they were leaning in. Listening, waiting, I whispered, "What do you want from me?" The window fogged over, slowly, deliberately, and a single word appeared in the condensation written by a finger that wasn't mine. Return. My chest tight. Return to what? Return to who? The fog cleared before I could ask. So I stepped deeper into the room, and the floorboard shifted again, this time forming a path. Not a straight one, a curved one, leading me to a four corner. There was nothing there, just a wall. But when I touched it, the wall pulsed, a soft, slow thump like a heartbeat buried behind plastic. I pulled my hand back, the heartbeat stopped. I touched it again, it returned. The room wasn't remembering me, it was remembering for me. All the versions of myself I had locked away, all the emotions I had boxed up, all the moments I refused to feel. This room was their storage, and I had just opened the door. I sat on the floor, back against the wall, and the heartbeat steady, syncing with mine, not matching it, correcting it, aligning me with the version of myself I kept avoiding. I whispered, "I don't know how to get back." The heartbeat slowed, then stopped. The room went silent, completely silent. Then from somewhere deep inside the walls a soft knock echoed, 3 slow taps spaced evenly apart. Not a warning, not a threat, a reminder that the past doesn't disappear just because you stop visiting it. It waits, patiently, quietly, in rooms you avoid. I stood up and the floorboard shifted one last time, guiding me back toward the door. When I opened it up, the hallway felt different, not brighter, not darker, just honest. The room didn't follow me. It didn't call me back. It didn't try to keep me. It didn't need to. Because once a room remembers you, you can't forget it. This file isn't about a room that rearranges itself. It's about the moment you realize the past you avoid isn't gone. It's waiting for you to return, unfinished, unclaimed, but finally remembered. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of One Voice Many Stories. Hope to see you next week.